Bedford. Welcome to the Phil Paleologus Show. With updates and breaking news from the WBSM newsroom and on the WBSM app. And your calls and conversation at 508-996-0500. Here he is, New Bedford's #1 talk show host, WBSM's Morning Mayor, Phil Paleologus.
Along with Kate Robinson, Happy New Year, one and all. May it be a healthy New Year. Who's going to take this liar's, all of his lies and things, who's going to take him seriously? Let's say, just for the heck of it, all right, that he did make it to Washington. Who there? Who's going to take this guy seriously? Huh? Unbelievable. I'll tell you what I would have done. If he does make it to Washington, whoever is, in charge, whether it's McCarthy or whoever it is, all right, ought to walk up to him and say, listen, if you don't come clean, you get 0 chairmanships of any committee.
Take the Morning Mayor wherever you go. Download the WBSM app.
Teachers shape the future. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who'll make preventing pandemics their life's work. Sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who'll help combat climate change. And generating possibilities for a student who'll be the first in their family to graduate college. Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
He's Phil Paleologus. He's the Morning Mayor. He's dependable, like the all-new Ford F-150. Test drive one today at Wareham Ford, 1420 WBSM.
I know we're concerned about tomorrow's weather, and we'll just wait patiently for the mayor's office to let us know what's going to happen with relation to that. As we take a look at other things local, of course, the Readathon, Taylor Schilling, what an honor that is to kick off at noontime tomorrow. And it's going to be on the internet. It's going to be wonderful. And I do want to mention one thing. When I talk about Paul Chiasson, you know what I don't mention is that he will just come over, sit down with you, and schmooze. Because he wants to understand a little bit more about your personality, your likes. Because you're going to live here. And nothing makes him happier than making the, let's say, the living room, the kitchen, the way you want it. Or they can do bathrooms. They can do kitchens. They do it all. And his consultation is absolutely fabulous. He'll say, look over there, we can do this. And he just fills you with positive energy. You want blinds? Have you been thinking about blinds? It's kind of popular. Are those 1950, the wooden blinds? Those are nice, huh? Come on in and browse. Mention the consultation services and mention that for over 20 years, Paul Chiasson has been making people very, very happy. From Paul Chiasson, the most beautiful, happy, and healthy New Year, period.
Take the Morning Mayor wherever you go. Download the WBSM app.
Let's go to the phone lines at 12 minutes past the hour, 8:12. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Phil.
Hello.
I want to ask you about a couple of people. For the longest time, you used to talk to a young lady. She was the weather. What happened to her?
So Chelsea resigned. She went on to another career, and she's going to be working for the state of Rhode Island.
Oh.
Yeah, I miss her too. I miss her too.
On television, Jeff
Desnoyers,
the chief weatherman. He's not on anymore either.
He left too.
Well, and then the other girl, there was somebody else that left.
Doreen.
Yeah, Doreen left. She used to do the parades, and she had her own show and everything. So what's going? That's the same company you work for, right?
I did, yeah. Oh, it's not the same company. I mean, they've had 2 or 3 people buy them out between that time. But
because
you ask
the people, you miss them.
You ask, of course, absolutely, and you ask legitimate questions, and I don't have an answer, but a lot of people are wondering. Yeah,
it's just like a lot of people go to college to learn something, and they're not even doing what they learned in college. They're doing other things.
All right. Here we are in Economics 101. All right. You and I. All right. Hold on. So you're sitting there at the desk, and I'm pointing to the board, and I'm saying, look, you can win $640 million if you invest $2. And what do you think?
Oh, I already bought a ticket. I went yesterday. I took the dog with me with my ticket. I did. And I took the extra $1 in case I get a couple right.
Well, good for you.
Because, a few bucks is better than nothing at all.
That's wisdom. That's what I miss. Listen, have a beautiful, healthy, and happy New Year. I mean that. We truly love having you in our audience.
And, Phil, if I win the money, I'll take you and the missus out for a wonderful dinner.
Alianza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
That would be great.
Thank you. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. God bless.
The Phil Paleologos.
New Year and welcome.
Hi. I'm calling about your commercial there on Paul Chafon, is it?
Paul Chason, yes.
Okay. I called there. I called the number in Fairhaven. That's up. I don't know if I got it off the email or off of your line. But I called there, and I asked the girl if he could come to my house. And she told me that that I have to pay $375 to him before he will come to go to anybody's house.
That's the charge of the consultation.
Right. $375?
Yes. That he takes off the bill.
Oh, she didn't say that.
Well, he likes to say it, but you won't pay $375. And if you can't afford $375, you tell Paul what you can afford, if anything, and wait and see what he says to you, because he is that kind of a guy.
Yeah, because I was wondering if if he comes to the house and I pay him $375, and then I want things changed around, and it's going to cost me $2,000. If that $375 is going to be deducted from the $2,000 or whatever. You know what
the dirty truth is? Things are so expensive. You're right.
No kidding.
It's nothing nowadays to give the kids $100 bill. Remember what we would do if we got 100?
I got a quarter. And I thought I had a lot of money.
Give Paul a call next year. Tell him we spoke. And I hope that you have a wonderful New Year, a healthy one.
Thank you. You too, Paul. I mean, you too, Phil.
I love it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I loved it. 996-0500. Hello there.
Good morning, Phil.
What? Rui.
What is?
I've been waiting for you. It's like Santa Claus.
How you been, my friend?
I've been well.
Listen, I call you because not this call, but the preview call said he's going to pay you something. I don't forget to bring you to Cabo Verde. You better believe that.
Aha! What are you going to do?
Because I'm going to pay that ticket tonight. I think it's tonight. My $2 is already in. And if I win, you go with me, guy.
Where do we start the essay, the ecology essay?
How you been, Phil, okay?
Yes, thank God. Doing a heck of a lot better.
Hey, I called you because I'm going to start to say Happy New Year's to you and your family and everything the good for the next years for you.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
I want you for more and more and more years, guys.
Thank you. A day at a time, Rui.
That's it. One day at a time is right. Yes?
That's all. And enjoy it the way you do.
Yes.
You know what?
Thank you for everything you do for us.
You're very welcome. And you know what? Keep in your heart Sue at Cottage Street Motors.
Yes, I never forgot. I still remember, Phil, and this young man passed away, but before he did that, he said, he shook my hand. He said, "You're a good man." I say, "Thank you." I remember that.
Yep. Sad, and that is true. You are.
Thank you.
All right, my buddy. I've got to run.
Right. Okay, you have a good day and Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year. Are you open at Price Right?
Yes, we are.
And Rui's in the vegetables now?
Right here, way forward. Anybody, come in, I'll help you.
I love it.
Have a good day.
Maybe we should do a radio show next to the cabbage, you know? God bless you, buddy.
Thank you. God bless you.
You as well, Rui.
Breaking New Bedford news alerts appear right on your phone screen. It's the WBSM app.
I got the app.
I got the app. And it's powered by Flagship Insurance. 1420 WBSM.
My daughter is Marina. Marina has a rare form of children's eye cancer, retinoblastoma. Her doctor sent us to a specialist, and then the specialist sent us to St. Jude. Within the first couple weeks of us getting here, I was just so scared. I think the reality just hit me, and it kind of hit me all at once. I had started to cry, and her doctor came in, Dr. Brennan came in, and just didn't even say anything, sat down beside me, and hugged me and held me while I was literally sobbing. And she just said, "It's going to be okay. We don't have to worry anymore. The treatment worked and we've saved her eye." This place has been such a blessing for us. There's no way we could have paid for treatment back home if we had to. We can come here and we can just solely focus on taking care of her and helping her heal.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
How many of you have enjoyed coffee Jell-O? Raise your hands. Yeah, coffee Jell-O. It used to be a staple around here, like Silmo. Right? I mean it. This area, especially this area, and Rhode Island, if you said, I'm going to make some coffee Jell-O, it would be ordinary. But say that to somebody in Worcester or in another state, and they think we're nuts. But I have an article and the recipe for the best tasting coffee Jell-O. And you know it's very simple. I mean, it's coffee, but you have two kinds, very hot and cold. So, and of course, the unflavored gelatin, a couple of little envelopes. And when you're mixing them, by the way, don't do it with a lot of force like you're scrambling an egg, because little air bubbles form and you can't get them out. So the whole top layer is going to be little bubbles. Not that's bad, but... And I also talk about getting a little bit creative. You want some Baileys in that or whatever? Silmo? Why not? Whatever your taste dictates. But there's been a lot of buzz lately around here about the return of Silmo coffee syrup, and we wish Ian the best. And as part of the history, I thought it would be interesting. Hey, what about coffee Jell-O? I mean, what else? Bread pudding. Yeah, bread pudding. We used to save the heels of the bread and make bread pudding. Blueberry bread pudding. That's what Celeste likes the best. Yeah, you see? Good morning, everybody. 8:26. Pretty soon we'll be saying bye-bye. Toodaloo. Arrivederci. What a farewell, sayonara, adio, and welcome 2023, and may it be the best year yet for all of us.
Take the Morning Mayor wherever you go. Download the WBSM app. The Bill Paleologos.
So waiting on the phone, I'm going to ask you to be patient, because we have Kate for a few minutes, and then we'll find out who's on the phone. It's right on time this morning, Kate. 8:30. Mark.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Southwest Airlines is taking steps to get all its planes back in the air today. A statement from the airline said it's eager to return to a, quote, state of normalcy with, quote, minimal disruptions. This comes after Southwest canceled thousands of flights over the past week since a massive storm blasted half the country. A man from Simi Valley drove 1,100 miles to Denver to pick up his daughter after she was left stranded by Southwest Airlines. Daniel Martindale reports.
The man's daughter had been stuck in Denver since Christmas Eve. Her flight had been delayed or canceled for 2 days, then rebooked to New Year's Eve. The father and his wife got tired of waiting and drove 15 hours, which included enduring a winter storm in Colorado. Then they took the 1,100-mile trip right back to Simi Valley. Southwest Airlines is planning to resume normal operations today. I'm Daniel Martindale.
Former President Donald Trump's tax returns will be made public today. The House Ways and Means Committee plans to release Trump's personal and business returns from 2015 through 2020. The committee has been redacting personal information before posting the returns publicly. A Riverside, California sheriff's deputy is dead following a shooting on Thursday. It happened during a traffic stop in a residential neighborhood where Officer Isaiah Cordero was shot as he approached the vehicle. Officers chased the suspect onto freeways before stopping his vehicle with spike strips. He then fired at officers who shot back, killing him. A new variant of the coronavirus is now dominant in the Northeast. XBB is a form of the Omicron variant. Some experts are saying it's more contagious than other versions of the virus. However, they also say XBB is no more severe than the others. The Keystone Pipeline is pumping oil again after the pipe sprung a leak in northern Kansas. About 14,000 barrels of oil gushed out of the pipeline earlier this month, causing TC Energy out of Canada to shut down the system, which pumps oil from Alberta to the Gulf Coast. On Thursday, TC Energy tweeted that after completing repairs, inspections, and testing, the system was now operational again. The cause of the spill is under investigation. A judge is ruling that 2 St. Louis attorneys who pointed their guns at peaceful Black Lives Matter demonstrators outside their home will not get their weapons back. St. Louis Circuit Court Judge Joan Moriarty said Thursday that Mark and Patricia McCloskey's earlier pardon, which was part of a plea agreement, didn't have any bearing on their guns being returned. Brazil will mourn soccer legend Pelé for the next 3 days. Outgoing President Jair Bolsonaro signed a decree Thursday declaring official mourning throughout the country for the 3-time World Cup champion, who died Thursday after a battle with cancer. He was 82. British fashion designer and style icon Vivienne Westwood is dead at the age of 81. Her official social media account released a statement saying Westwood died peacefully in her London home on Thursday, surrounded by family. Westwood was well known for popularizing punk fashion in the 1970s and went on to build a global fashion empire. Officials in New York City are testing out the ball in Times Square today that will drop to ring in the new year this weekend. Jeff Strauss with Countdown Entertainment says people will be treated to performances by Chelsea Cutler, J-Hope, and others before the nearly 12,000-pound colorful crystal ball makes its way down a pole to bring in 2023.
That ball drops and everyone is counting down together. There's nothing like it in the entire planet where you feel part of something greater than yourself. You really get that feeling that you're part of this one big community filled with love and hope.
Some 3,000 pounds of confetti will be dropped onto revelers when the clock strikes midnight amid heavy security. In sports, the Celtics extended their winning streak to 4 games after topping the LA Clippers 116-110 in Boston. The C's lead the NBA with a record of 26-10. The Bruins are getting closer to their Winter Classic matchup with the Pittsburgh Penguins at Fenway Park. Boston has 1 game remaining before the big meeting on Monday afternoon. The Bees host the Buffalo Sabres tomorrow. Boston is currently leading the NHL with 59 points. And the Patriots host the Miami Dolphins on Sunday. Now for a look at your local forecast from ABC 6.
A beautiful day today. We'll have sunshine and high temperatures reaching the middle 50s this afternoon. We'll bring in the clouds tonight, some fog late, and Saturday will feature fog and drizzle for the first half of the day, and then showers develop in the afternoon. Temperatures stay in the 50s on Saturday. New Year's Eve, ringing it in with rain and 48 degrees at midnight. From the ABC 6 Weather Center, I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Nick Morganelli on New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
At the moment, it is 43 degrees and partly sunny. I'm Kate Robinson for WBSM News. Stay up to date with New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM, and get breaking news alerts and podcasts with the WBSM app.
Loved spending the year with you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you. Happy New Year.
Thank you so much. 8:35 as we go to the phone lines here. Good morning.
Good morning, Phil. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm doing well.
That's good. Any big plans for the New Year's?
Say that again?
Any big plans for the New Year's?
Oh. Just the traditional. Stay with the family, and yeah, we don't do anything crazy anymore.
No, you know, it's good.
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't anymore? One night, here I'm coming down the street I live on, and I see my underwear all over the front bushes, and then my socks and shirts. I said, what happened here? That's why I don't go out on New Year's Eve anymore. This is going over his head.
No, it's not, actually, because the laundry. You should put your laundry on so everybody knows your dirty laundry is filled.
That's it.
There you go, buddy. That's happened to me before, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But it was all over the lawn and everything else, clothes, socks, everything else, maybe a suitcase or something like that. But then I woke up and I'm like, oh boy, I got to change things around here.
What are your thoughts about the lying congressman?
The what?
The lying congressman who was reelected.
So it doesn't surprise me. I mean, the world's so corrupt nowadays. It's everybody's about power and greed, and it's power and greed don't go well for the soul. So
let me ask you: are you on Social Security?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Anyone who is, today's a good day because you're getting
a boost, right?
Yeah, they're getting the cost of living raise, and many of you will make maybe 100, maybe 150 more, So expect your bank account to be a little bit fatter.
And the minimum wage is going up too, right?
That's going up as well. starting next year. Yeah.
So everything will go up again because people have to, even the waitresses and waiters are getting more money. So expect food prices at the restaurants to go up again.
I want you to just have this wisdom, all right? Take it from me. The more money you make, the more money they take.
It's called Massachusetts. We can move to where your son is in Florida.
Right. So if somebody says, "Oh, you're getting a $10,000 raise," that's not even enough to cover it.
No.
Hey, listen.
Nope.
Happy New Year to you and to your family. You're wonderful. I love having you on the air.
Thank you, Phil. God bless you and your family, Celeste, and your daughter Alexis. I think it's Andrea. I forget your son's name, but
they're all A's. They're all A's. Andrea, listen to this. ANP. Andrea Noel, Athena Nicole, Alex Nicholas, and then Alexis May, but that was because of Hawaii. But there you go.
So, Phil, you must get mom mixed up once in a while with all those names. I did the same thing for my kids. Alexis, Andrew, we got Crystal, Caitlin. So we got the two girls with the C's. We got Andrew A, Alexis A. So, yeah. But after a while, Phil, they all get blended all in because they start calling all kinds of different names.
Always a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you, sir.
Happy New Year.
Take the Morning Mayor wherever you go. Download the WBSM app.
Let's take a few more calls here, and that is you. Good morning.
Good morning, Phil.
Hi.
You know, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
You as well.
Kate Robertson, all your crew there.
Thank you.
Your callers and all your listeners. You know, all your laundry was aired out in front of your home. I think your wife wanted
it's the truth. Hey, no, listen.
Go ahead.
You think I'm doing the fibbing here?
No, I don't think you're Santos. No, I don't. I think your wife wanted your clothes to have a crisp scent.
She wanted my attention.
Yeah.
She got it.
Yeah. You know, my request for your radio station in 2023, you know what it is?
Tell me.
I want you to get a new weather guy over there. You know, Matt Noyce from NECN. That guy, the chief meteorologist there, he's a stellar guy. He gets the weather right on. He's got a sense of humor. You know, that's what we need over there at the radio station. You know, I miss Justice Noyes. He had that same type of sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yes. And he was pretty good, too.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. I don't know what the contractual agreement is between ABC6 and this company, but you know what? I agree. I agree.
Pencil him in your lineup. Pencil him in. Matt Noyce, NECN.
Matt Noyce is very talented. I like him, too. He's down to earth, and he's enjoyable to listen to.
Yeah, he sure is. You know, Chelsea Priest, you know, she's doing the right thing. She's going to get a big pension plan. She worked for Governor McKee. I don't know if you kept ties with her, as far, how she's doing and all that.
Yeah.
I was surprised, tell you the truth.
I'll tell you, she, for almost 10 years, she's waking up at 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And it does reverse your life. It really does. So.
You were asking a question about, is it Senator Santos from Long Island?
Congressman.
Congressman. Uh-huh. You know what? I mean, he's auditioning for a political analyst / contributor at MSNBC. He'd be a shoo-in.
All I'd like to do is have a graphic and just make their nose longest. Hey, I've got to run.
Yeah, take care. All right, Phil. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you. 996-0500. I have a few minutes here. All of you hang on the line. Is this Reverend Dave?
This is Reverend David.
Hello there. Welcome.
Morning, Phil. Good morning, WBSM and all the listeners.
Good morning. Good morning.
I just wanted to call in and invite everybody to the Interchurch Council's New Year's Eve service that we held for 20-some-odd years before the pandemic put a hold on it for the last couple, but we'll be back tomorrow night. And just want to invite everybody out at 5 o'clock. No matter what the weather is, we'll be there.
Right.
We've got some great speakers, and we're looking for some inspiration for the new year for the community.
Absolutely. I always love attending, and I'm so happy that Rabbi Raphael Cantor is one of your speakers. That is so beautiful, Reverend Dave. Thank you for... Yeah.
No, Rabbi Cantor is one of the great men in the city, and we also have a couple of other guest speakers. Leonard Lee, who I guess you can't necessarily say new because he's been around for about a year now, but the new president and CEO of the Community Foundation for the South Coast. And, of course, Kyle Al is a longtime community leader and the executive director of PACA. And, we're looking to do some inspiration. There's a lot of people with needs, but there's a lot of things we can do together as a community.
And, as a community, we have a lot of positive sources that offer people help. So, that builds confidence when you have a city like that.
And confident hope builds community. That's our inspiration for tomorrow night's service. It'll be about an hour long. It starts at 5 o'clock at the Siemens Bethel. And like I said, rain or shine makes no difference. Well, shine at 5 o'clock during the winter doesn't happen, but you know what I mean. And we just invite everybody and want to wish everybody a happy new year. If you can't make it, Cable Access is going to be taping it, and you'll be able to see it down the road. So,
can you feel these hugs, you and Joanne? Can you?
Oh, always. Oh, heck, Phil. If you're in the same community, we can feel the morning mayor's hugs in this community.
Oh, God bless you. Special blessings in the year to come. You do so much good in our community. It's incredible.
Well, just another spoke in the wheel, but when we all work together, we all get it done.
I hear what you're saying. Dave, I've got to really run. Thank you.
And I thank you. I thank you for just letting us take a couple of minutes. God bless and Happy New Year to you, Celeste, the family, and all the viewers, the listeners. Sorry.
Thank you.
Take the Morning Mayor wherever you go. Download the WBSM app.
9960500. Hi, welcome.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
I will definitely be there for that service. I've gone to it many times. It's a great way to reflect and look forward at the same time. It's an amazing building, all the work they did in that reconstructing it over the last 5 or 6 years, that whole committee. It's just a staple in our community, and not enough people go to it. The service, the building itself. So, and then I'm going to take off out to Newport, and I'm going to go work a private event and stay overnight there. So,
what do you mean you're going to work a private event?
Yeah, I'm going to do non-alcohol compliance. Nobody can leave, drive out of there.
You don't have an escort service, do you, sir?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's all.
Are you envious? Are you envious? Hey, a few calls back, one of your callers said that you might be a little confused. Was he being polite? I love you. I'll see you there.
Likewise. Bye-bye. And you are on the air. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Norm, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, good. I can hear you loud and clear, too. Anyway, I got to tell you, I'm happy to be able to call in today and wish you and the family and all your listeners and the folks that called in. Hope you all have a happy, healthy, and a prosperous new year, because we need to get off of this ride we're on and get into a better ride for next year.
And while, you know what, you are my reminder, Norm, and to take a moment to pause, to reflect on those who we loved, who we lost this year. And Peter Barney was definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah. Amen to that. We lost a good person, a very knowledgeable person. I enjoyed whenever I got to talk with him. He was just a sharp tack.
And to Joni, our prayers.
Yes. And I want to shift back a minute, a couple of calls back. The gentleman who called before the Reverend, I don't know his name, but I always enjoy when he calls. He's a great caller. He always brings up good points. I like Matt Noyes, but I beg to differ. I like Channel 12. I think they're the most accurate, and I watch the weather for business. And I think they're the most accurate. But
really?
Matt Noyes is, yes, I find that they are the most accurate of all the stations. At least for what I do, I find that they are the most accurate. But, you know, everybody has their preference, and that's why there's, 30-something channels. As that song by Bruce Springsteen, there was 57 channels and nothing on.
There you go.
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me get my 2 cents in. I know it's the end of your show. You might have another caller or two, but thank you. And I always enjoy getting to call in. Unfortunately, we have to keep your show going because we can't let the cancel culture end your show.
Well, isn't that nice? Thank you.
Yeah, no, we need to keep
I thought you were going to say, cancel my life.
No. We can't let the cancel culture end your show. So we need to have you on board and do things, and we enjoy listening to you.
Thank
you're
you
a pillar
so
of the
much.
Community. Oh. That's why you're the morning mayor.
Thank you, Norm. All the blessings.
Oh, thank you.
And I mean that. You as well.
Yeah, thank you, and may God bless you all. All your listeners and people. You got the best listeners. You got great sponsors, and of course, you're at the top of the heap. You're the mayor, the morning mayor for us.
Many, many blessings. All right, spread them around, buddy. Thank you.
All
Norm.
right, thank you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Phil Paleologos. He's smart and he's got style, like the all-new Ford Fusion. Take your test drive today at Wareham Ford, 1420 WBSM.
The WBSM app is every
disaster comes knocking. How prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
We sometimes lose our way, but I am never lost. I feel this way because dip, 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 dip.
We're going to boogie out of 2022. To ask for is the blessing that we all are healthy and we move on together. If I have anything to leave you, it's this. You all need a little bit more madness. Take a second here and just thank everybody who had anything to do with tomorrow's celebration. You know, the city, the mayor's office, the workers, everybody who had something to do with tomorrow because of the rain. I don't know. Some places are actually bringing inside some of the acts and cutting down the size, but I don't know what will be decided on here in New Bedford. Whatever it is, I wish you all the very, very best. And the faith community and the Interchurch Council want to remind you of their interfaith worship service to start it all. And we'll have Carl Alves of PACA, Leonard Lee of the South Coast Community Foundation, and Rabbi Raphael Cantor of Tifereth Israel Synagogue. You don't want to miss this. Thank you, everybody. Reverend, absolutely. And David, thank you so very, very much for all that you do also to make this city a better place.
This is the Morning Mayor. Morning Mayor. Phil Paleologos on New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
My daughter is Marina. Marina has a rare form of children's eye cancer, retinoblastoma. Her doctor sent us to a specialist, and then the specialist sent us to St. Jude. Within the first couple weeks of us getting here, I was just so scared. I think the reality just hit me, and it kind of hit me all at once. I had started to cry, and her doctor came in, Dr. Brennan came in, and just didn't even say anything, sat down beside me, and hugged me and held me while I was literally sobbing. And she just said, "It's going to be okay. We don't have to worry anymore. The treatment worked, and we've saved her eye." This place has been such a blessing for us. There's no way you could have paid for treatment back home if we had to. We can come here and we can just solely focus on taking care of her and helping her heal.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thank you for joining us today.